the biggest downtown parties of the year is back. Why UW-Madison students say the Mifflin Street block party couldn't be canceled again. And if you still need a vaccine, a Fitchburg clinic wants to help you out. Details on tomorrow's walk-in clinic with hundreds of available shots.
This is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 6. I'm Amanda Quintana. After taking a year off due to the pandemic, a decades-old tradition continues today in downtown Madison. The annual Mifflin Street Block Party is a day many UW students look forward to every year. Gabriella Becerra spoke to some of the students and shares why this year is still a little different.
The last Saturday of April is marked off on most UW-Madison student calendars.
Mifflin is part of the UW-Madison experience.
It's a day dedicated to one famous event, the Mifflin Street Block Party.
Hanging out with the boys, having a good time, drinking beers.
It's a party historically known for chaos, lots of arrests and citations. 2020, however, was the exception and canceled by COVID.
The last year we've been robbed of a lot of things and experiences.
This year does look a little different. Not quite as many people as years past, and for the most part, groups stayed to their own houses.
Obviously, there are some concerns with COVID that we're taking into account. We're having a pretty small gathering at our house. We're definitely remaining cognizant of them, but enjoying the nice weather we've got today and having a little bit of fun.
Mifflin residents say Madison police went door to door earlier this week, reminding them of Public Health Madison-Dane County's order, which doesn't limit outdoor gatherings, but does require social distancing.
They're sort of being upfront and honest with us, and we're being upfront and honest with them.
And today, officers are patrolling on foot.
We're in the middle still of a pandemic, so that's our #1 priority.
To make sure things don't get out of hand.
Addressing social distancing, you know, if kids are out, students are out on the street, we want to make sure that they stay on the sidewalk.
And the seniors say it's one of the last chances to kick back with friends before graduation and moving away.
It's a bittersweet moment for me, and I'm just going to try to take it in.
In Madison, Gabriella Becerra, News 3 Now.
As of this afternoon, Madison police did not have any issues to report. MPD says it will provide an update later tonight. We'll have the latest on News 3 Now at 10. Let's get a look at your first one weather with Chief Meteorologist Gary Kanalty. It's pretty gray out there today, Gary.
Well, it was, but you know, just within the last hour or so, we're starting to see some breaks in the clouds. That will lead to a cold night tonight, but we'll see the clouds come back for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the live view from the WIC Skycam, and you can see what I mean. There are some breaks in the overcast to the east, and even the Platteville-Queen Bee radio Skycam showing some patches of blue mixed in with the clouds. But the showers that came through earlier pretty much are out over Lake Michigan. A few sprinkles still over far southeastern Rock County, but those will be out of here probably within the next half hour or so. Last night, the cloud cover kept temperatures up into the middle 40s here in Madison. Janesville dropped to 46. A few places got into the upper 30s north and west of Madison. But high temperatures so far today, right around the 60-degree mark before a cold front came through with those showers. And you can see now those temperatures cooling off, especially to the north and west. They're already in the 40s out toward the La Crosse area. So by tomorrow morning, we'll drop down to around freezing. That means that we'll probably see a pretty widespread frost. Tomorrow, skies will turn cloudy. There could be a shower in the afternoon. High temperature on the chilly side at 48, but a big warm-up is on the way on Monday. I'll tell you how mild it'll get in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Gary. More people continue to get vaccinated throughout Wisconsin, but there are still underserved communities struggling to get an appointment. Sisters Shama and Asha are hoping to help those who haven't been able to get a shot by organizing a walk-in clinic tomorrow at Fitchburg's American Hindu Association Temple.
So right now we're just trying to get the word out there, see how many people we can get in. If it's a walk-in clinic, it might be easier for people to come in and get a vaccine, just whatever their time allows. So if anyone's out there who needs a vaccine, who can't get an appointment, 10 to 1, walk right in and we'll use up the vaccines until we have them all used.
The vaccine clinic will be open for walk-ins tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. They say they have 500 shots for anyone at least 18 years old. It's at the American Hindu Association Temple. That's at 2138 South Fish Hatchery Road in Fitchburg. Wisconsin is closing in on a third of its residents being fully vaccinated, while more than 2 in 5 people have had at least one dose of a vaccine. 42,500 shots were administered yesterday, a drop of nearly 20,000 vaccinations from Thursday. Meanwhile, DHS is reporting 494 new cases over the past day. That's well below the 7-day average of 620. 8,900 cases around the state are still active. 19 more people have died. New York, Virginia, Indiana, Michigan, and Arizona are among states resuming the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine today. Last night, the CDC and FDA lifted a temporary pause prompted by safety concerns. CBS News' Michael George has more.
After more than a week in limbo, Johnson & Johnson's single-shot vaccine is back in play. Late Friday, the CDC and the FDA announced they're lifting the pause in using the vaccine, saying it was found to be safe and effective.
Together, both agencies have full confidence that this vaccine's known and potential benefits outweigh its known and potential risks.
Millions of doses were placed on hold after a handful of women, most under the age of 50, developed a rare and dangerous type of blood clot. The CDC has so far identified 15 cases. 3 were fatal. During the announcement, CBS chief medical correspondent Dr. John LaPook asked whether the pause has had any impact on confidence in the J&J vaccine.
I actually think that this pause conveyed that we are taking every one of these needles and haystacks that we find seriously, and that we're really examining, scrutinizing the data that we're seeing.
The U.S. has recently been averaging around 60,000 new COVID cases a day.
We're flat with 700 deaths a day, so it's not like we're in a particularly great place.
Still, people are yearning for a taste of life as it was before the pandemic.
There's nothing like the smell of the popcorn and just being in the theater and just enjoying and actually having the interaction of other people.
This week, several movie theaters reopened in the Atlanta area. And now that he's fully vaccinated, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell plans to once again hug players and draft prospects. The decision was announced ahead of the NFL draft, which kicks off next Thursday. Michael George, CBS News.
Wisconsin hasn't resumed shots just yet. Local health experts say the fact that J&J's shot was paused and analyzed should tell people that the vaccine is in fact safe.
If anything, I think what happened hopefully should help people get the vaccine and make the decision to actually take the vaccine and go for it. And the reason being here is just what happened, it reassured the public that whenever there is a safety event, no matter how rare it is taken very seriously by the CDC and the FDA.
SSM Health says it has 2,000 J&J shots ready to go. They've been refrigerated for the past week and a half. Fitchburg police are investigating after gunshots were reported last night. It happened in the 2800 block of Fish Hatchery Road around 10 o'clock. Police say they found shell casings in the area, but there's no injuries or damage. People with information can contact Fitchburg police. The mayor of a North Carolina city is calling for transparency and accountability in the deadly police shooting of a 42-year-old black man. Andrew Brown was shot by Elizabeth City Police on Wednesday. It was during the execution of a search warrant. In the wake of the shooting, 7 sheriff's deputies have been placed on administrative leave, while 2 others have resigned. But the body cam footage has not been released yet.
Elizabeth City is a microcosm now of what is going on across the nation. I see now that no city, small or large, is exempt. So we are ready to do whatever we need to do to supplement what we're already doing to make sure nothing like this happens again.
The City Council voted unanimously yesterday. The body cam footage should be released. The Sheriff's Office says it plans to release that on Monday. In more local news, black fraternities and sororities will soon be commemorated at UW-Madison with their very own plaza. Today, campus leaders and student representatives, including Chancellor Becky Blank, broke ground on the plaza, which will be adjacent to East Campus Mall and Vilas Hall. The space will recognize the contributions of those fraternities and sororities on campus. The project is expected to be finished this fall. The fashion industry is a major cause of pollution, but coming up at 6, we'll show you how one organization is working towards sustainable fashion ahead of tomorrow's Oscars. And there's more local news ahead, why one Wisconsin man is biking all the way to Louisiana just to go to a party. Find out the meaning behind his ride. That's tonight on News 3 Now at 10.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
New Pronamel Mineral Boost helps protect teeth against everyday acids. Pronamel boosts enamel's natural absorption of calcium and phosphate, helping keep teeth strong, white, and protected from sensitivity. New Pronamel Mineral Boost.
Trust isn't built in a day. It's built over time. The early hours and the late nights. It's built by doing the work and pushing the limits every day. Because the promises we make are the promises we were built to keep.
During Ram Truck Month, hurry in and get 0.9% APR financing for 84 months on the 2021 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab. Visit ram.com and see your local Ram dealer today.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
It's spring, the perfect time to update your home. And right now, during Steinhoffel's Room Design Event, you can save 35 to 50% on all the latest styles and trends. And with Steinhoffel's Decorating Solutions, our designers will help make refreshing your home a breeze. Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses, all under one roof. The Room Design Event, only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. The fashion industry is a major cause of pollution, but with all eyes on the Oscars red carpet tomorrow, one organization is showcasing conscious fashion. CBS News' Danya Bacchus reports from Los Angeles.
This year's Academy Awards will have a different look because of the pandemic. But for one organization, the commitment to red carpet fashion and protecting the environment remains the same.
At the Oscars, what we try and do is make sustainability really fun.
Samantha Pattinson is the CEO of Red Carpet Green Dress, a female-led organization started by Susie Amos Cameron. It's committed to driving change in the fashion industry by going green. According to the UN Alliance for Sustainable Fashion, the fashion industry is the second biggest consumer of water and is responsible for 8 to 10% of global carbon emissions, more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined.
When I think sustainability, especially when it comes to fashion, I don't necessarily think formal.
We showcase different forms of sustainability on the red carpet, from vegan, plant-based fashion across to vintage, upcycled fashion.
For more than 10 years, the organization has challenged designers to create Oscar-worthy dresses with the environment in mind. The ethically custom-made gowns and tuxedos have been seen on Leah Seydoux, Bianca Bose, Zoe Deutsch, and Lakeith Stanfield. This year, they are teaming up with material innovators Tencel.
This is an organization that has developed fibers that are biodegradable, vegan, that feel like silk, that are compostable, that have reduced greenhouse gases.
Who will be wearing the Eco Couture on the red carpet this year is a surprise, but Samada says their message will be clear.
We're here to try and educate people and, if anything, empower them.
They're hoping to turn the red carpet moment into a sustainable fashion movement. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The Red Carpet Green Dress campaign also works with a diverse and inclusive range of talent. It believes diversity should be the standard, not the exception. There's more on News 3 Now at 6. Food tours are returning to downtown Madison this weekend. And as the weather warms up, you might be out mowing the lawn. What you need to know so nobody gets hurt. Plus, after a chilly Sunday, a big warm-up will arrive on Monday. Gary has your first warn forecast coming up.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's 4-day flash sale. This Thursday through Sunday only. Get 19% off everything in the store. Sofas from $3.99. Sectionals from $5.99. Plus get 1 year free financing. The 4-day flash sale. Only at A1 Furniture and Mattress.
For Deb, living with constipation with belly pain was the same old story for years. Trying this, doing that, spending countless days right here. still came the belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Awful feelings she kept sugarcoating. Finally, with the help of her doctor, it came to be that her symptoms were all signs of IBS-C. And that's why she said yes to adding Linzess. Linzess is not a laxative. It helps you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and is proven to help relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Could your story also be about IBS-C? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. A way that builds a state-of-the-art network. As a local, you know the dead spots, so you fix them. You know the neighbors, so you're good to them. Did you drop these? You know the neighborhood, so you make a difference.
Thanks for the hot spot.
You know the strongest signal comes from starting local and staying loyal, no matter how much you grow. The nationwide network built from your town up. U.S. Cellular.
There are endless ways to see the world. But when it comes to actually getting there and experiencing every soul-changing corner of it, there's only one. The Jeep Cherokee.
Now during the Jeep Celebration event, get 0% APR financing for 84 months on select 2021 Jeep Cherokee models. See your local Jeep dealer today.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's 4-day flash sale this Thursday through Sunday only. Get 19% off all mattresses store-wide. Queen mattresses just $249. Mattresses and adjustable base both for only $599. Plus get 1 year free financing. Only at A1 Furniture and Mattress.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
It's been a tough year, not only for local restaurants, but for businesses that rely on those restaurants to run their operations, like food tour companies. For nearly a decade, Otelia Cassidy has shown off Madison's eclectic food scene through her company, Madison Eats Food Tours. When restaurants shut down last spring, so did her touring company. But even when many restaurants were able to reopen, Madison Eats wasn't. This weekend, she has some good news.
We finally actually get to see other people and bring people back into the businesses that we've been working with and enjoy, their food together.
In-person food tours are finally back in a new way. We'll tell you what this new bike tour is all about. That's tonight on News 3 Now at 10. As the weather warms up, more people are spending time out mowing their lawns. While it's a welcome sign of spring and summer, health experts say it also brings the risk of serious lawnmower accidents, especially for children. According to the Child Injury Prevention Alliance, thousands of children in the U.S. are treated for lawnmower-related injuries each year, including injuries to fingertips, hands, arms, legs, and feet.
Our role at American Family Children's Hospital is to encourage proper use of lawnmower and lawnmower safety. So any child under the age of 6 should remain in the house while the lawn is being mowed. We also ask that no child ever be riding on a mower or be allowed to be towed behind a lawnmower while it's in motion.
Experts say you should teach kids lawnmowers are not toys and they can be dangerous. Children also should be at least 12 years old before using a push mower alone. Let's get a look at your first warn weather with Gary Kanalty. Not a great day to try and mow the lawn out today. A little gray.
Actually, well, I mean, you don't want it raining. You don't want the grass to be wet. But, there have been many days where it's been cloudy and gray like this where I've been out mowing the lawn. And tomorrow will probably be one of them. As we take a look at 3 things you need to know in the forecast, skies will clear out for tonight, so it will turn chilly. In fact, frost is likely. And with the cloud cover moving back in for tomorrow, though, high temperatures only reach the upper 40s. There's a chance for a shower tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. Not a big chance, but then it turns windy on Monday and those temperatures take off, climbing into the lower 70s on Monday and perhaps upper 70s on Tuesday. But that'll also bring in some moisture, and we'll see some shower and thunderstorm activity. The chance of showers and thunderstorms Tuesday afternoon. Better chances will be Tuesday night. In the southeastern part of the country, a lot of active weather with more severe weather moving through parts of Mississippi, Alabama, into Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina this afternoon with severe thunderstorm watches there. Our part of the Midwest, much more tame. Just a little line of showers along a cold front that came through this afternoon, and now skies are already starting to clear out. As you take a look at future track precipitation, though, even including the rain that we're expecting from any rain that falls tomorrow and Monday, and then Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night into Wednesday and early Thursday, probably will only total about a quarter to a half inch of rain. So we could use more than that, but again, we have to take whatever Mother Nature gives us. So we look at weather track right now, most of the moisture has been locked up in the southeastern part of the country. The jet stream right now from west to east. You need it more southwesterly to start bringing some moisture from the Gulf of Mexico northward to get into our part of the country to give us better chances for rain and more active showers and thunderstorms. But right now that doesn't look to be the case. The next weather system out to the west is the one that will actually start to turn the jet stream more southwesterly, and that's what will bring us the big warm up in temperatures. Right now a cold front with that little line of showers that came through earlier, now moving off to the east of us. Then the front becomes a warm front out to the west, and that's what will start heading northeastward as we head into Monday morning. That's when the temperatures will really start to climb. Temperatures right now are already in the 30s up in northern Wisconsin, 40s and mid-50s behind the front. Ahead of the front, temperatures still in the 60s into the Chicago area. But as we take a look at the change from the last 24 hours, those temperatures are falling to our north and west, so expect a cooler day for tomorrow. Forecast for tomorrow calls for skies to become mostly cloudy, high temperature reaching 48 degrees after starting out around freezing early tomorrow morning, and there is a chance for a shower tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. But Monday, those winds pick up out of the south, high temperature hits 71, just an outside chance for a shower. A little better chances for some scattered showers and thunderstorms Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, but not before we hit a high of 77. Cooler on Wednesday, showers, perhaps an isolated thunderstorm, 63, 61 on Thursday with a chance for a shower early, and then dry weather for a period before some chances for showers and thunderstorms arrive for the start of the following week, but high temperatures will be back into the mid to upper 60s.
And we do need those April showers. That's spring for us.
It's been dry. We've been talking about fire danger, and that's still pretty high around here.
All right. Thank you so much, Gary.
You're welcome.
Still ahead at 6, Consumer Reports warns some apps may not be as private as you think. Details coming up after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand, and people are taking it everywhere. Taking Trailblazer outdoors, confidently taking on new places with Equinox, and taking on more with Silverado. Whatever you do, there's a perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. Find your perfect Chevy and get up to 17% of MSRP cash back on select 2021 models. That's over $5,400 cash back on this Equinox. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
It's spring, the perfect time to update your home. And right now, during Steinhoffel's Room Design event, you can save 35 to 50% on all the latest styles and trends. And with Steinhoffel's Decorating Solutions, our designers will help make refreshing your home a breeze. Steinhoffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses, all under one roof. The Room Design event, only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes. And now, he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just one day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Sunday on News 3 Now, we take a closer look at COVID variants and their impact on our area. Plus, Austin will have your forecast as we head into our work week. Join us Sunday morning at 6:30.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
The past year has been unlike any other, filled with stress, anxiety, and sadness for millions of people. So downloads for mental health apps have spiked. But as Consumer Reports warns, sharing deeply personal, sensitive information on some virtual platforms may not be as private as you think.
Mental health apps are becoming increasingly popular and offer a range of options, from guided meditations to appointments with a licensed therapist. But mental health apps aren't always covered by the same medical privacy laws like HIPAA that protect the information you share with a doctor in person. And even when HIPAA rules do apply, they may not cover all the data an app collects.
What companies tell you about what they do with your data is often pretty vague and confusing, and it's usually buried in privacy policies where it can be hard to find.
Consumer Reports looked at several popular apps and found that many of them sent information to third parties such as Facebook and Google. This kind of data is often used for advertising or other business research. And while it's a common practice, it may not be something you expect from apps that deal with mental health.
We didn't see these apps sharing details about your condition or what you're telling your therapist, but they may be letting other companies know you're using a mental health app.
CR says you should know if and where your data is being shared.
If you're using a mental health app, be sure it's clear about who will be administering your care. It's worth seeking out licensed mental health professionals, and there are plenty of services that will connect you with them.
This is Marcy Whalen.
Consumer Reports says there are other ways to receive mental health care or teletherapy besides using a mental health app. You can check out Consumer Reports' website for more information. And finally tonight, a SpaceX Dragon capsule carrying 4 astronauts has docked at the International Space Station. The crew celebrated this morning as they arrived for their 6-month stay. The astronauts took off yesterday from the Kennedy Space Center. They spent nearly 24 hours in orbit. The mission is the 3rd crewed flight for Elon Musk's company, and the first time a crew made use of a previously flown rocket booster and spacecraft. This is just so cool. I love seeing them celebrate as they arrive.
Yeah, but what happened to social distancing, even in the space station?
I guess it's different at the space station. Everything's different there.
Yeah, I think they're probably pretty well tested before they go up there.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it looks a little crowded up there too. You know, having everybody up there, but it's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Well, around here we've got some clouds, but they're starting to break up, and it looks like we're going to start to see clearing tonight. The showers are heading through southeastern Wisconsin, moving away from us. So that's good news there. I think once those clear out, we'll be seeing those temperatures drop off pretty quickly. Already in the 50s right now in Madison, 40s by the time you get to the Dells and La Crosse. By tomorrow morning, we'll be down to around freezing with some frost likely. High temperatures tomorrow, only upper 40s thanks to clouds coming back and maybe a late day shower. But we jump up to 71 on Monday, 77 on Tuesday. Shower and thunderstorm chances, especially from Tuesday afternoon through Tuesday night into Wednesday. A little cooler at the end of next week and then warming up for the start of the following week.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.